Okay, how's everybody doing this evening? Of course, today in the United States of America, it's Thanksgiving, so it's pretty much a day off for everybody. So here I am in Oceanside, California. This is the pier that goes out to a restaurant out there. Actually, it's a Rubio's, I think, that it goes out to. Normally, this would be filled up with people, but because it's Thanksgiving and it is a little bit cold here tonight, there's nobody on the boardwalk, so to speak. So anyway, I want to talk a little bit about, of course, about EOS, because that's what I talk about. I want to talk a little bit about EOS San Diego #1, block producers. Please vote EOS San Diego #1. You know, I looked on EOS Flare, they have who all the proxies vote for. If you go to EOS Flare and you look at the proxies, I think there's 100 proxies listed. And of the 100 proxies, there's only one proxy voting for EOS San Diego #1. Only one proxy. So 99 proxies aren't voting for us. And I think that's because the proxies are all set up more in the beginning. And of course, we came into the block producing a little bit later. So the people that are voting for us, and a lot of people who voted for us, and I really appreciate it, are mostly individuals. So we have no group voting for us. We basically only have people that are voting for us individually. So I really appreciate that. Everybody that supported EOS San Diego #1 for block producer, thank you very much. Your support means so much to me, and the fact that individuals have reached out and supported us, and we don't have groups supporting us or any kind of thing where people think other people are helping other, none of that going on. We just have individuals voting for us, no proxies. So that's really nice to know that the support that we've gotten is very organic. It's an organic support, and I appreciate it. So what I want to talk about is I want to talk about how EOS cryptocurrencies are in for an epic, what should I say? An epic return. The other day I was looking at Coinbase, it was a Coinbase. What was I looking at? I was looking at, it was a Coinbase. Yeah, Coinbase, where they did the top 100 cryptocurrency market caps. Top 100 cryptocurrency market caps. Is that on Coinbase or one of the coin where you can check out all of them? 90 of them were in the red. 90 of the top 100 cryptocurrency market caps were down and were in the red. So only 10% were actually that green that day. Hardly any up very much at all. This is not sustainable. This is not sustainable. Sorry, it's a little cold tonight. This cannot keep going. Just as all of them can't go up all the time, all of them can't go down all the time. So we're in for an epic revival. We're in for some sort of big return, something that's going to turn around, because not everything can be down. And of course, as we all know, cryptocurrency, decentralization is the way of the future. It's obvious. It's happening everywhere. When you really think about it, social media is decentralization. The fact that people now become their own media by putting up content is basically decentralization. Rather than when people used to just, they had to go to get an agent, and then the agent would have them go to auditions, and then maybe over a course of time, you may get a part. You may get a commercial. You may get some sort of movie role. And maybe you did some minor movie roles, and over a period of time, maybe you got something pretty good. But it would take a long period of time, and you'd have to go through a lot of rehearsals and a lot of, a lot of different things where you had to show up, and auditions is the word for it. They had to go through a lot of auditions. Now, you don't need to go through an audition. All you need to do is set up a YouTube account. You need to set up an Instagram account. You need to set up some sort of social media. You do that, and you instantly, and stay with it, and put up some good content, you instantly have an audience. And you can say pretty much what you think without any filter or anybody really giving you too hard of a time, within normal reasons. You just can't get totally crazy on social media. But by and large, most of the social media I watch, people can do pretty much what they want to do and say what they want to say. And I think it's fairly it's not censored so much that I know. I mean, I think people do try to be open-minded as far as, or social media's try to be open-minded. But my point being, not so much whether it's monitored or not monitored. My point being that it's decentralized. It's decentralized much more than it used to be, much more than it was when I was younger. And the only way to ever have anything be seen by a lot of people is you had to be on some sort of radio station, or you had to be on some sort of TV program, or you had to have some sort of newspaper or something like that see you. Not anymore. No, you should just fire it up yourself. Just fire it up yourself and do it yourself. And of course, my daughter's a testament to that. She has 1 million Instagram subscribers. She's got 500,000 YouTube subscribers. And of course, we know people that have a lot more than that. Of course, FaZe Rug and others that have millions and millions and millions. So this is all something that's decentralized. It's a new phenomena. It's happening in everything, and it will continue to happen. The other thing I was just going to relate a little story today is we had to pay for something online. And I think I had to put 3 credit cards on before I finally got one to take. And not because there wasn't money in the accounts or money wasn't available in the accounts. It was simply because whatever systems are in place, they're just not accepting cards because they are so incredibly, protective. They're so careful that somebody might do a fraudulent card use or do some sort of fraudulent use of a credit card, that most of the time they just decline you before you even get the card entered in, or for some reason you got to go back and figure out why they're not taking it. And it always works eventually if I use enough cards. Use my PayPal, use something, use a credit card, use a debit card, something finally works. But it's just weird how we've gotten to a point in this world you can't hardly pay for anything anymore because everybody's so scared of some sort of fraud, some sort of credit card fraud, or somebody using a stolen credit card, or somebody using something that they shouldn't have used. So this is the world we live in. This has got to be remedied. This has got to be remedied. And of course, the open ledger, the blockchain, the ability to put transactions and make transactions able to be seen and not and have it be open. Have an open ledger, the open distributed ledger. Basically, what the blockchain is, the open ledger. Have it on the open ledger. Have everything so everybody can see it. That's what we're looking for. That's decentralization, just like the social media and just like all others. So anyway, we're looking for an epic revival of the blockchain, cryptocurrencies, EOS, and everything. I don't know how long it's going to take. I'm looking for the first part of next year, things to really start roaring again. We don't know what's going to happen the rest of this year. Maybe a little bit of up and downs, but I think the first part of next year is going to be pretty good for us. I appreciate you watching. Thank you very much.